her here and speak at a conference, and it really was in Seattle. And I personally was really touched and inspired with her story. But it truly was her focus as the chair that brought about so much of the work that's being presented here. I don't think we would have ever entered into the partnership that we did without that focus. And I just really, again, want to thank you on behalf of all of our organizations and all our young people. And now I'm going to introduce, we talked about Andrew, who I assured as he was getting ready to come up and speak, he said, well, do you ever get nervous? And I said, well, of course, every time I speak I get nervous. I didn't say my very worst public speaking was the time I forgot my name. I didn't want to scare him too much. So I said, you know, the more nervous you get, the more it means you've really got something to say. Andrew Swain is a peer educator at Ozone House, a position that was developed because of his prior work as a street outreach worker, was so inspirational that the staff wanted to create an opportunity for him to do more of what he likes to do, develop trainings and to speak to people about youth development. He has had a long public speaking career. He probably doesn't want us to say this, but he has. He's taken all available speech classes in high school. He's announced sporting events, he's performed and hosted high school assemblies, he's conducted health class presentations, parent training workshops, and lobbied at the state capitol. Thank you, Andrew.
It's all right, Katie, I won't mess up. My director's more nervous than I am. Yes, I am aware I have my backpack on. I represent to the fullest. Alright, well, I just want to see, we got people from South Dakota up in here. People from South Dakota, we got people from Texas up in here. Woo! Texas, Oregon, is that, okay, California, okay, Hawaii. I see you guys. We were out there having fun yesterday. My name is Andrew Swain, and yes, I look sharp. I'm from Michigan. You guys might know what Michigan, where we are. You guys know about our mayor, he's a thug, and our football team, perfect record, over 16, and our auto industry thriving. I mean, it's a great place to come from. So today, I'm going to talk to you guys about, who would have thought change. Let me take my backpack off to get a little bit more comfortable here. Oh, you're in for one. You're lucky I'm not walking around, So it says, change is defined as to make or become a different substance entirely, to transform. Our history was built on people who weren't afraid of this word change. From our forefathers who stood up against a tyrant to Martin Luther King, who shared his dream. One of the biggest changes that occurred in my life was the work that I have accomplished and the impact it allowed me to have on my community. I am youth. I am the teen that went through high school. I am the teen that has been teased. I am the teen that has faced peer pressure one-on-one. I am the teen that has the iPod in my ear, the sagging pants, and the piercings. Well, I'm not having sagging pants right now, but I am that teen. I am the teen who played into what society said I was. I am the teen from California. I am the teen from Texas. I am the teen from South Dakota. I am the teen from Oregon. I am the teen who wants to make a difference. I began making these differences when I started working for Planned Parenthood as a peer educator. Now, yes, I was in high school, believe it or not, at one point in time, last year, 08, and I had a little problem in classes. I didn't like the whole concept of sitting down for an hour and a half and listening to people talk to me. That kind of bored me. So I would talk to my friends, I would talk to myself, or I would talk to the sky. And my teachers were like, some of my teachers, they were like, Swain, you talk too much. Oh yeah, I go by Swain. They're like, Swain, you talk too much. I'm like, I like to talk. They're like, okay, well talk yourself to the principal's office. I was like, oh, okay. I said, you're like, and I always get kicked out. And I was like, you know what? I need to harness this talking power I have. I I need to take this and do something with it. So this group called Project Straight Talk, you go through 40 hours of training and you talk to other teenagers about healthy relationship decisions. Basically, I wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning, I go to a 9 o'clock class full of freshmen, and I talk to them about sex. Healthy sex. Protecting yourself from abstinence. Don't be, and then they're like, are you nervous? I'm like, if you can talk to teenagers about abstinence and contraceptive, then I can pretty much talk to adults that all have like, a little spark inside each other, each and every one of you guys. So I started doing that, and I became like this, I hate to say it, a role model. I was like, whoa, you guys know who I am? Like, yeah, man, yeah. So I began, doing this for like 3 years in high school, and it just took over me. Like, I would walk down the hallways and I have my peers come up to me and they're like, Swain, I'm in this situation, or Swain, I need this help. And I'm like, hey, I'm better than Dr. Phil, he ain't got nothing on me. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, you know what? This feels good. It feels good giving back to the community that gave so much to me. It feels good just knowing that people are looking at you for what you do and not how you dressed or not where you hang out at. It felt real good. And so when my high school experience, career, whatever you want to call it, came to an end, I didn't want to stop this. And so that's when my supervisor, Jimmy, she told me about this place called Ozone House. And I was like, Ozone House, that is a corny name. She was like, well, they have like this program there, and they're all about youth empowerment, and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, another nonprofit just trying to get some teens, make themselves look good. No offense to any nonprofits out there. If there's any in the audience, I'm not sure. I'm sure none of you guys like that. But I was skeptical, because my experience with adults has not been the greatest, especially with cops. Lawyers, I'm keeping it real. And so I went up there, and they were like, I started working there, and soon after I started working there, this catalyst just ignited inside me, like this spark of flame, just like. And I was like, oh, what are you saying? Are you listening to actually what I'm saying? Are you saying that I can actually go out there and do this? Are you saying that I can actually go out there and be who I want to be? Are you saying that the world and my opportunities are endless? Hold up, wait a minute, let me put some swing up in it. Are you saying that this world, that my community, I can have an impact on, for my future generations, that we can grow up in a society that doesn't look at race, that doesn't look at color, that doesn't look at social class, but it looks at you? I can dig it. So I started working there, and soon as I was working there, it was like, I wanted to give back. I wanted to do more. I would find myself, I'm a poetry type guy. I would find myself just walking down the street, just having conversations with my other peers about, yeah, you can come to Poetry Night, empower yourself, live it up, dance a little bit, do your thug dizzle. Thug dizzle is your swagger. Swagger is your persona. Persona is your characteristic. For those who don't know. But one area of growth that I got at the Ozone House is through creativity. Now, this movie that I'm going to show you, it's a Steven Spielberg, ain't got nothing on me. It was directed, edited, produced, managed, filmed, inspired. By who? No, I directed it. I shot a lot of it. It was a collaboration of my supervisor and a couple other teenagers. We had a budget of $5, which brought us some McDonald's. But we had a budget of $5. We had our music was originally, made in our studio, and it was the lyrics were written by teens in our studio. That is Marvin, is his name. He's gonna be famous someday. And everything was made by youth in a collaboration with my supervisor, Rob. He didn't really do much. I did most of the work. Don't tell him I said that. All right, but yeah, this movie right here is just a little something to show you guys what we're doing in Ypsilanti, Michigan, which none of you guys probably heard about. And go ahead. Oh wait, hold on, I gotta do the nod. That was unnoticeable. Enjoy the movie. Oh yeah, it's called Being the Ozone. It might have some beat to it, so people that doesn't like beat, watch out. Oh, it's kind of awesome. Sorry about that.